is up, ladies and gents, boys and girls? This is Moto Noir. How is everyone doing on this fine, beautiful day? My goodness, absolutely beautiful. Can you see the Brooklyn Bridge? You see it? The Brooklyn Bridge is my absolute favorite landmark in New York. Man, it's just iconic, you know? I remember in the opening shots of like the David Letterman show and SNL growing up, when I was a wee kid, a wee little Moto Noir, they always had opening shots where, you know, Brooklyn Bridge was, you know, very prominently displayed on the screen, and I was just like, wow, what a city, what a city. We are currently under the Manhattan Bridge. I still kind of pinch myself every now and then that I actually live here. That might seem a little silly, since I've lived here for 15 years now. 15 years. It's ridiculous how long I've lived here. And that's it's weird. It's weird. When I moved to the city, I was like, you know, I have to live in Manhattan. I have to live in Manhattan. I don't care, you know, what part of Manhattan I'm living in. You know, Brooklyn. I don't want to live in Brooklyn. Brooklyn to me was dangerous. Like my grandfather and my family's from New York, by the way. They would just tell me stories about, you know, Brooklyn and Queens and the way it used to be. You know, back when things were a little bit different here in New York. Things were a little more dangerous. And so, you know, I'd hear all these stories, and so I just wanted to be in Manhattan. Manhattan was like my little comfort zone, little safety blanket, if you will. And so when I moved here, I moved to the Upper East Side, and small, very small 2-bedroom apartment. And it was a crazy apartment. It was on the Upper East Side. It was right next to the water. Like right next to the water. You couldn't get any further east than where we lived. We would open up our window and watch the boats go by. Whenever they honked their air horns, man, the building shook. Like, that's how close we were to the water. And yeah, that was really fun. We lived there for 2 years. 2 years, man. And every day I would look out the window and just see, you know, we were overlooking Queens, and you could see Brooklyn from there. You could see all the bridges. And I would just be like, God, I live here, man. I'm living here. Living, working. And you know what they say, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. Well, I don't necessarily know if that's true. Well, my entire adult life, my entire adult career has been in New York. But I will say, you need to have like a stiff upper lip, a strong backbone, in order to live and work here. That is for damn sure. And I guess I have developed that over time. But the just get that rear wheel, make sure no one's gonna hit me from the rear. Okay. Now, that light changed pretty quickly on me. Oh man, what was I saying? Yeah, so yeah, I even when I moved here, I was just pinching myself all the time. Just the view out the window down the East River. I still haven't gotten over that feeling. I still, every day, man, every time I see the Brooklyn Bridge, I just get little goosebumps. And then watching how the city has changed around my time here, that's also pretty insane. You know, when I moved here, the I guess what do you call it? What is it? The new World Trade Center / the Freedom Tower. You know, that was not there. It was still just a hole in the ground. It was still literally just a hole in the ground. They had not even started construction yet, which is insane. It's insane. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I rode here to work, and now, and I was stuck in traffic, and now I'm going back into Brooklyn to get our van, and look at this. More traffic going into Brooklyn. Ah, yeah, there's construction going on. Jeez, man. It's constant in New York. The constant construction. That's New York for you. It's in a constant state of decay and rebuilding. But look at that, man. I love that. I love that view. The sights and sounds. Frickin', it's sick. It's just sick. You know, traffic really should not be this bad. I should have gone on the other side. I should have gone on the other side. It's silly me, man. That's on me. That is not on anyone else other than me. That is just my fault. And this guy's not going to let me in because he's an asshole. So I will just take some liberties here. When you are a motorbike, you can do certain things. Yes, so I'm gonna go pick up the van now and go back into Manhattan, pick up our tester bikes, and we're gonna do a little test ride event. And I thoroughly enjoy doing these things. Thoroughly enjoy doing them. Gives me a chance to talk to the shop owner that we're going to, and you know, chit chat about business stuff, which I always find enlightening and fruitful. Good, I'm recording. There's always a question whether or not you're recording or not, and if you have the camera at the right angle. God only knows if I have the camera at the right angle. You know what's funny then? So, you know, I love New York, but I lived in Brooklyn, you know, actually the longest out of all the boroughs in New York. I've lived in Brooklyn for the longest haul amount of time, and I love Brooklyn. Love Brooklyn. I love this area in Williamsburg. I liked my time in Park Slope, Brooklyn. Brooklyn holds a very special place to me. It's where people live, you know? Normal people. People and families. And now I'm moving to Queens, and that's where good everyday people live. And I truly love my my new neighborhood, Sunnyside, Queens. It's probably one of the nicest neighborhoods I've ever lived in. Definitely the cleanest. Definitely the cleanest. And it's just nice, just super nice. Everyone. It's more neighborhoody, you know? More neighborhoody. I'm gonna pull a little trick here. Going the wrong way. Okay, I'm gonna drop off my bike and I'll be on my way. Anywho, guys, thanks for watching. This is Moto Noir. Bye-bye.